Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you back. Let me first say God is so good. And all the time. What a true blessing it is to be here among these great leaders who have affected young people's lives. I'm a shisher, so. When you think about Majic Johnson growing up in the Boys and Girls Club, a little kid that needed a safe haven, a place to go to hone his skills, not only on the basketball court, but also when you think about arts and crafts and you think about just having a listening ear. I got my first real job working the rodeo through the Boys and Girls Club. That's when I found out I wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? No, it's a true story. We went to the rodeo and we were selling Cokes to all the customers and fans of the rodeo, and we would get 25 cents. And I was so happy I think it was like 20, 30 drinks at the time that I would get 25 cents every time we went back to refill, and we had a competition to see who would sell the most, and you know I'm a competitive person, so you already know what happened. I won. But the main thing was the fact that you gave me a chance to learn how to first work at a real job, but also a chance to go to a rodeo, to go to the Detroit Pistons. My first NBA game, I went with the Boys and Girls Club. Detroit Lions game with the Boys and Girls Club. So I owe people like yourself so much credit, and I want to say thank you, because a lot of times young people who you affect their lives, they don't say thank you to you. You're great leaders who don't get the love that you deserve and the thank you that you deserve. But you deserve a lot of thank you and praise. And I want to just say thank you for what you did these last 2 years, because first of all, you didn't have to go to work. I'm gonna say that one more time. You didn't have to go to work, but you decided to still go. And you knew that those kids and those families needed your services. See, the pandemic really affected the Black and brown community in a tough way. And all communities, because kids were out of school. And you decided to open up your club. You decided to do some things that the schools couldn't even do with these kids because they were closed. And you fed them. You also made sure they did their homework and made sure they still got their education, which a lot of kids fell behind. But you made sure that they had access to a computer, which I'm so happy that the Boys and Girls have started STEM labs, because we need it desperately. And now our kids can understand, and I'll wave back at you, okay. We need that so much in our community. And so much the clubs have changed since I was at the Boys and Girls Club in Lansing, Michigan, where you're feeding kids now. Computer labs are there. I was at the club in Los Angeles just a couple months ago when we gave away turkeys and to families affected by the pandemic, and I saw you had a dental service there, and now they get ready to open a music room there and teach kids about music. Yeah, we should clap for that, so it's a blessing. See, one thing about leaders, they understand when there's tough time, they stand up. I'm gonna say that one more time. They stand up. They don't run. They stand right up and face the music, and all of you stood right up during a tough time. Leaders still know how to win Even when they're facing a losing situation sometimes, we still know how to figure out how to win. And you won with these young people. They figure out sometimes when they still don't even have the skills, or maybe I'm understaffed, and we still got to take care of these kids. And guess what? You still took care of these kids. See? And the thing that I'm most proud of, you didn't make no excuses. See, that's what leaders do. Losers make excuses. A lot of them. And I played against a lot of them. Ouch. Me and this other 23 guy that's from here, you know. Hey, we was striving to win. We would do anything to win. We didn't make excuses. And that blonde-haired dude that wore number 33 in that ugly green jersey. Oh, you got his jersey on. Oh my God. Deliver a message for me. I still hate him even today. Why did I say that? It's because he's so good. And why did I bring up Michael Jordan? Because he was so good. But the correlation is this. They made their teammates better, much like you make everybody you work with better. See, that's what a leader does. They enhance everybody's level of play. And that's what I try to do. I'm still the point guard, even in my own company right now today. I try to put everybody who works for me in a position that they can be successful and that they can win. Boys and Girls Club has done that over and over again. And the reason the brand is so strong is because of all of you. It's amazing when you're doing God's work and when you're unselfish and you can put others before you even put yourself. What a true blessing that is. That's a true blessing right there. So I'm going to, first of all, give you credit for where I am today. You know, it was that club that told me I could be a businessman one day. But also it was that club that said, Urban, you're reading at the 7th grade level and you're in the 9th grade. Uh-oh. So I had to change things. I had to then take reading courses and reading classes to enhance my reading level, to catch up to my grade level. So I was reading there at the Boys and Girls Club in the summertime, also going to summer school at school to catch up. But that teacher I had, or that counselor I had at that Boys and Girls Club said, you want to go to college? I said, yes. You want to go to the NBA? I said, yes. You got to take these reading courses. Come on, I'm going to help you. Come on, I'm going to help you. Didn't have to. Come on, I'm going to help you to be better. And so I owe him a lot. There was a young lady there at that club that really got me out of my comfort zone, taught me arts and craft. We went out, pitched horseshoes, things I had never, inner city kid, what? What? What's that? You know? But got me out of my comfort zone. And then last but not least, made me believe that I belong. See, made me believe in myself. So that's why I came here to just say thank you, because a lot of times you don't get that. And you do an excellent job. And now you're dealing with challenges you never thought that you had to deal with. We got a mental health crisis going on. And you have to deal with that now at your clubs. You have to be conscious of that now. Young people doing things and talking about things that you never thought. When I grew up, those things didn't exist really. But the things you have to deal with today is a little different. And then I still applaud you for doing just that. So here I am, from Lansing, Michigan, small town. All I cared about back in the day was trying to win all those championships I talked about. I did that. Third through the ninth grade, I handled my business. And I had won every championship. I went to high school, my first encounter. I had went to all black schools before that. And now I got bused to an all-white school. Changed my life forever. Helped me to learn how to work with somebody who didn't look like me. And I thought I was always a leader on the basketball court, but that school changed my world. Racial tension for 3 weeks. Fourth week, the bus pulled up. The principal jumped on the bus and said, "Majic Johnson, come with me." And as I went to his office, he said, "Majic, you're gonna stop all the black kids from fighting. Our best football player, who was our quarterback, happened to be white. He told him, you're gonna stop all the white kids from fighting." And I said, "Dr. Troop, I just got here 3 weeks ago. Won't you get a junior or senior to talk to the kids?" They said they won't listen to them, but they'll listen to you. So sure enough, I talked to them, told them we have to be here. We gotta learn to get along. Sure enough, the fighting stopped. Now, I was a leader on the basketball court my whole life, but now I became a leader of men and women after talking to these students. And then, because of that education, I can build my business and work with people today that don't look like me. So, I'm proud of what happened. And the reason I brought that up is because you don't understand the Boys and Girls Club affect us in so many different ways. And I think I had that confidence to go talk to those students because of what I was doing at the Boys and Girls Club. Everything I do, I think about my education at the Boys and Girls Club got me to where I am today. No way I would own and build 125 Starbucks. Matter of fact, 9 of them in this city right here in Chicago. No way. No way I would ever become a businessman like I am today if I didn't have that journey back when I was young in the Boys and Girls Club. I became the only person. Here I am, 6 sisters, 3 brothers, grew up poor and broke. We had the sugar, but sometimes we didn't have the Kool-Aid. And when you come to the dinner table late and you got 9 other siblings, say it one more time. You ain't eating nothing, right? So I wish y'all was serving food back when I was at the Boys and Girls Club. Why did I say that? Because what the Boys and Girls Club gave me was a confidence. It was a confidence builder. So when I did that deal with Howard Schultz and Starbucks, I knew, first of all, it would be successful, but also that I could achieve that goal of becoming a businessman, and that deal really gave me the track record of success. And I'm so proud of that. So you got a guy here, and you got others in this row, and you got so many incredible stories. Denzel before me, Courtney and I from the same cloth from Michigan. And that's my brother in Christ as well, go to the same church and everything. So I'm so proud to be back in front of people who I love and respect. It was easy for me to come and talk to you because I understand everything that you go through on a daily basis, because I was one of them rugrats giving you problems. Because I was bad, I had to admit that. But at the same time, I would listen. See, the difference is sometimes when young people don't listen, I listen. And I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't be, again, in this situation that I'm in today, whether that was, oh, I love you back. Thank you for saying that. You can stand up and give me a hug for saying that. Come on. Yeah, now turn around, take the picture. All right. You okay? All right. What about you? All right, come on in. Hang in. Go ahead, get the picture. Turn around. Boy, if I'm gonna get all this love, I'm coming back. Then. I am coming back. What'd you say? Oh, oh, that's what you trying to tell me, my time is up? Is that what you pointing to? Wow. And he was bold too, and he, it's nothing but this high either. That's what happened, boy, I tell you. They should have never gave him the power he got. And I flew all the way out here 4 hours. And now you want to direct me now, right? I got to leave the people. You know I got to fly back 4 hours. You know that, right?
Keep going. You can talk as long as you want. Keep going.
Right.
Come on up. Jennifer, come on up, because if I don't, he gonna jump up again. We won't see him, but he'll jump up. That's how we do it. And I gotta give him love, because I learned tennis from you all the time. I mean golf from you all the time. Thank you. And thank you when Tiger came back. You had some great points too. I love that. Oh, let's get it.
Speaking of little guys.
Oh, look at him. Oh, my goodness.
Let's get one back to back. Thank you for that too.